I wanna go to
June 8th was my second day at the Disney Resort, but my very first day at Disney Sea, which is the only Disney theme park like this in the world. So I definitely wanted to enjoy it. However, it also did happen to be a Sunday, and it was insanely busy. So I did not get on a whole lot of the rides that day, but I did a lot of exploring. I ate a lot of food, both food that's normally at the park and some items that were special to the Disney Sea Food and Wine Festival that was currently going on. And I just enjoyed the ambiance. I also saw one of what I consider to be the best Disney shows that evening. That was Disney Believe's Sea of Dreams that they had on their lagoon throughout their ports. So come along with me and let's explore Disney Sea in Tokyo, Japan.
All right, this is Disney Sea and the entrance to the Ports of Discovery. Oh, somebody lost their mini balloon. It took me quite a bit longer to get in today. I did come on a Sunday. And some of the rides are down as I've been checking in the app, but I still think I'm gonna have a pretty darn good day here and get in as much as I can. All right, as I walk into the entrance, you kind of enter into the Mediterranean harbor, but then you can see Vulcania ahead of you. They are doing the Duffy celebration right now, Duffy and Friends 20th year anniversary, so that's the colorful happiness that we'll see all throughout the park. And I'm sure there's some great merchandise for it too. You know what? Let's go find the ears for today. And there is the mountain. Inside of it is Journey to the Center of the Earth. But I will be doing that later today because all the lines are going to be very, very long. In fact, you know, I'm starting to get a little hungry, so maybe let's go find a snack. $140, that's 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'll wait. From here, we've got a great view of the Tower of Terror, which this one, while the ride itself is the same as the other Tower of Terrors, the storyline is different. So it'll be definitely interesting to ride High Tower. All right, so my allergies are acting up quite a bit right now, so you'll see me at times in the video with a mask on. But since I needed a drink, I decided to go ahead and start with my food journey. And I got the gyoza sausage bun. So this is going to be a soft bun with that gyoza pork filling in it. And it is super sticky. There's the inside. There's some pork and some veggies. That's really good. A little more bread than I would prefer, but overall, it's a solid 3 out of 5. I'm glad I did this. We have a little store here that's Little Mermaid themed. There's those ears I got yesterday. And I already have the Ariel ears, so I don't need a set of those. Got some great keychains though. How much are these? Only 1,300 yen. That's not too bad. It's about $10. And I've got some little clips that you can use. Some sewing things, I believe. Autograph books. Pens, of course. I'm probably going to be getting this one for the International Food and Wine Festival. Well, not international, I'm sorry, Tokyo Disney Sea Food and Wine Festival. This one is 1,400 yen. Here is a little Ariel themed gotcha toy, but it's also got some for the Arabian Coast and the colorful band and Soren. I wouldn't mind to get one of them, but they are 500 yen. Alright, here's some more of the mermaid lagoon so you can see the floating jellyfish. And here's Ariel's playroom. The Mermaid Theater, which unfortunately hasn't come back since COVID, so there's no shows we can see there. And the jumping jellyfish. I mean, this is so beautiful and immersive. And it's great if you had cool weather when you were here. And here is the roller pool, which is like a tilt-a-whirl. In fact, I think I want to get in line for that. This spins so much. I love it. Let's see. Let's go faster. Oh, it doesn't really let you. It's got its own little set speed. So much fun. This is the Arabian Coast. So it's themed, you know, after Aladdin. It's got a few rides and a restaurant. And it's just pretty in general. Look, some of the characters are out. There's Jafar and Abu. That's so cool. The characters here just walk around and you try and grab their attention. I didn't get here quick enough to get anybody's, but I will definitely do that on this trip. So I think I'm gonna go ride the caravan. Carousel has a super short wait, and it's almost time for me to pick up my lunch. So they've got several types of jeans and horses and camels. I think I might have even seen a tiger, so who knows what I'm gonna pick. All right, I am gonna be riding on the second level. So let's go pick out a ride. I am on the carousel and I chose a teal genie to ride. So I know he's not the typical color, but I like the look of him and I wanted to ride him. So the few moments are on the ride to be beginning. And by the way, these are my new ears that I got for today. So yeah, I'm really, even though it's busy, I'm having a great day. And I still, after today, have 2 more Disney Sea days, so I should be able to accomplish everything at least once, if not multiple times for some of these things. Okay, so we got a different song for our ride. Instead of A Whole New World, it's kind of just this general carousel music. Still though, this is fun, simple, and again, can't beat a 5-minute wait. That's the Magic Lamp Theater. They have a show there that I'll be seeing later. They've got a really pretty fountain with tigers that remind me of Raja. And then I'm getting ready to go into the Casbah food court, which looks exactly like a market.
Be sure to drink liquids frequently, take appropriate rest breaks, and otherwise be careful of the heat while you enjoy the park. Thank you.
You know, the crazy thing is when they say be careful of the heat, it's really not that bad. We've had worse in Missouri. Yes, this is the Casbah food court. It's where I'm getting my lunch today. They carry Indian-style curries. They do have some specialty items for the Food and Wine Festival, of which I think I ordered 2. All right, I have all of the food and things that I got from the Casbah Court Cafe. First things first, this is the display map and list of all the items that you can get for the Tokyo Disney Sea Food and Wine Festival. The only problem is it is in Japanese, so luckily I have some stuff that's in English, but I wanted to get this just to have this as kind of a souvenir. And speaking of souvenirs, with 2 of my items, you have the ability to buy souvenir items. And so with my drink that I got, I decided to get the souvenir coaster. This was 600 yen. 600 yen is roughly $4. I thought it was really cute, so I'm excited to take that home and use it. And then with my cake that I got, you can get the souvenir plate. And this is actually solid ceramic. And as you can see, it's got Mickey, and he's going there to eat all the stuff. It's also got Chip and Dale. So I have that. One of the really cool things about Tokyo Disney is that when you order something like these ceramic mugs or the ceramic plates that I've been getting, they give you this paper and you are to pull it apart and it becomes packing paper so that hopefully your items will not break in the transit. So I'm going to use it and wrap up my souvenir plate. And put this up to go. All right, this is my first item, and it is the Special Lassi with lemon and butterfly pea flower. So as you can see, the yogurt is on the top and the flavor is on the bottom. So to get it all, you really want to stir it, and also gives you the effect. And the second that you'll start stirring it, you'll see that the color is changing. It's no longer white and pink, but it becomes light purple one. Okay. So that is really good. I've actually never had Lassi before, so this is a first in two ways for me. So it's definitely got that heavy yogurt flavor. Then I can taste the lemon. And let's see. This is really good. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. All right, the next thing that I got, also from the Food and Wine Festival, is this Muscat grape cake. So you can see it's got multiple layers with the Muscat mousse and a little chocolate thing. I'm not a major grape fan, but Muscat grapes are a really big thing over here, so I thought I'd give it a shot. So lots of layers, got all the cake. It's not bad. It's very sweet. The grape flavor is prominent, of course, but it's not like that sickly sweet grape. It's a little more refreshing. And of course, it's got the different textures from the mousse, the jelly, and the sponge cake. I'd give it a 3 out of 3 out of 5. All right. And then finally, I got their special curry set. So the special curry set comes with the mild shrimp curry, the medium spicy beef curry, a piece of tandoori chicken, your naan bread, and your rice. So let's try the shrimp curry first. It's not bad. It's very sweet, very mild. So if you're somebody who's not a fan of spice and you like seafood, this one would be right up your alley. Okay, let's try the beef. Okay. That one definitely has some more spice to it, but it also has a different flavor. The shrimp curry was more of a buttery tomato. This is more of really peppery, and it's less tomatoey base. I'm not really sure exactly how to describe it, but it's not bad. And then finally, we've got the tandoori chicken. It's solid. I mean, the chicken is juicy. The tandoori seasonings are not too hot, but they're present. As a whole, I would rate this meal a solid 4 out of 5 because it gives you variety and it's got good flavor.
After my lunch at the Casbah food court, I hopped on to Sinbad's Magic Adventure.
やあみんな一緒に後悔ができて嬉しいよこれから人生
This is Sinbad's Magical Adventure Journey. And it's the only one in the world of this kind. While the ride itself is similar to Small World, the storyline is completely new. It smells absolutely amazing in here, even through the mess. Oh, there's Chandu! He's so cute!
嵐が行く手離んでも恐れず進めば友達が手を差し伸べてくれるさ
That is one large egg. Oh, look, it's a griffin hatching. That's what the egg was. Oh, that guy's uncool. And look at Chandu. Look at Chandu digging through the gym. been having fun all the time. Kawaii.
君が送ってくれるの？ありがとう。宝石や黄金じゃなく、髪の中で巡り合った素晴らしい僕の友達。
Alright, I am continuing on my Tokyo Disney Sea Food and Wine Festival journey with 2 additional items from their list that sounded interesting to me. So I'm at the Yucatan base camp, and one of the items they had are these fried prawns and salsa, which I love shrimp, and I thought, well, maybe the salsa would be similar to a cocktail sauce. And it comes with a little seaweed chip. So we're gonna actually try that with the salsa first. The salsa is sweet, but it's got a little hit of kick behind it. And it goes really well with the seaweed chip. All right, let's try it with the prawn. Some salsa there. That's really good. The shrimp or prawn is very well cooked, and it goes great with the salsa. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. All right, this is the Disney Sea Electric Railway, and I'm going to get in line and wait for it.
Is bound for American waterfront. For your safety, we ask that you remain seated throughout our trip and that you keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while the train is in motion. And please, watch your children. This is a one-way trip, so please take everything on board with you, including strollers. Have a wonderful day.
ございます。車内での通話やご飲食ご遠慮ください。安全のため走行中、最後まで座ってお楽しみください。
海が見える方向になるだって。もう見えてるけど。見えてるね。アプリで移行しようかな。そうそう。それだと
本日はディズニーシーエレクトリックレールウェイをご利用いただきありがとうございます。安全のため走行中は立ち上がらないようお願いします。それではポートディスカバリーからアメリカンウォーターフロントの活気あふれる街ニューヨークへの旅をお楽しみください。まもなくアメリカンウォーターフロントステーションです。安全のため列車がステーションに到着するまで座ったままお待ちください。お降りの際はお忘れ物のないようお確かめの上先に開いたドアからお降りください。本日はディズニーシーエレクトリックレールウェイをご利用いただきありがとうございました。
This is the American waterfront area, and this is where they actually have a lot of the decorations for the Food and Wine Festival organized. So let's look at some of them. So we've got some banners. We've got a show going on over here. Looks kind of like a comedian kind of show playing around. We have this great sign. Of course, this does happen to be right in front of Tower of Terror. But in this area, there are 2 food trucks actually that have several items that are a part of the festival, which happen to be this blue truck here and that red truck there. I'm gonna check them out and possibly get something from each truck. All right, so I did hit the food trucks and I got a few items from there to try. Let's start with the lemon tea. Well, it's with peach and lemon. It's got a lot of fruit in it. Some pineapple, it looks like, some lime, some lemon, some jelly. Oh, that's really, really good. The lemon is probably the strongest flavor I get. And then the peach is from the jelly. I'm gonna say this is a 5 out of 5 for me. This is really good. All right, the next thing I got are these potato and ham and cheese gnocchi. I love the fact that they're Mickey shaped. Anybody who knows me knows of the Disney adult that I am, and the fact that anything is Mickey shaped just makes it taste better. So let's see. Got a little bit of the mushroom, and I think that's a gnocchi. Okay. That's super cheesy. It's got a good salty flavor. The mushroom isn't too strong. I think that with some cheese. Oh, and there's some chorizo in here too. So here's the chorizo that I just dropped on the table, but that's okay. It wouldn't be me if I didn't have a mess. I'm gonna give this a 3.5 out of 5 for me. It's not a bad flavor at all. I would have liked to have tried the chorizo, but I dropped it. It's pretty good. Okay. All right, it's about time to go and ride the Indiana Jones Raging Spirits ride. My priority pass starts now, so I'm walking there. It's definitely been a really crazy day. I guess that's what I get for coming on a Sunday when everybody's off work and school, so they can come themselves too. Hopefully when I'm here on the weekday, it'll be a little bit better. But here's the ride. And this is a thrill coaster that even has an inverted loop. So I'm looking forward to riding it. Let me gotta go put my stuff in the locker though first. All right, I'm all scanned in and filming on my phone because I had to put everything in the locker, and I'm not gonna be able to film on the ride, but it looks pretty epic. Fun little ride. It wasn't super thrilling. I'm glad I didn't wait a long time for it because it would not have been worth it. But I did enjoy it.
私の名はベキート。さあ、もっと近くにお寄りなさい。魔法のランプの不思議な話をお聞かせしよう。さて、主人公はこの男。そいつじゃねえ、ちっちゃい方だよ。そう、この少年。名前はアシーム。マジシャンシャバーンの召使い。意地悪主人に仕えているが、こいつは立派な若者だ。町から町へと旅する二人。シャバーンがみちみちやらかすマジックはどこから見ても素人芸。ところがある日、少年アシームは不思議なものを拾ったのだ。彼らの運命を変える魔法のランプ。もしやとシャバーンは力ずくでアシームからランプを奪い、震える手でこすった。バーン！なんとランプの魔人が現れて3つの願い事をさあどうぞ。すぐさまシャバーンは世界で一番ビッグなマジシャンにしてくれ。バーン！ビッグミステイ。シャバーン、今度は慎重に2つ目の願い事を言った。ビッグじゃなくて世界で一番偉大なマジシャンにしてくれ。バーン！ジーニーは一言だけ忠告した。本当の偉大さとは経験によって身につくもの、そして素晴らしいパートナーも必要だ。例えば私なんてどう？シャバーンは一瞬考えた。ランプの魔人を相棒に？こいつはうまい話かも。おかげでショーは大成功。めでたしめでたしと思うでしょう。残念でした。人気者のジーニーばっかり目立っちゃってシャバーンはもううんざり。これは夕べの話だが、ジーニーがランプの中で寝ている隙にシャバーンはランプを箱に入れて鎖を巻いて鍵をかけちまったのさ。 ジーニーさえいなくなればシャバーンこそが世界一のマジシャンなのだと証明できる。ああ、なんということ。この鍵を見つけない限り少年アシームはたった一人の友達ジーニーと二度と会えない運命に。そして本日マジシャンシャバーン初めてのワンマンショー。さあシャバーンは本当に一人でマジックができるのか。果たして少年アシームは鍵を見つけて親友ジーニーと再会できるのか。その結末はじゃじゃーん、マジックラブシアター幕が開いてのお楽しみ。
It's time to believe again.
なんか後ろの方でだったら肩車してても邪魔じゃない。
すべての願いをもう一度
わかんないけど。
信じる時が来たのです。
後ろだったら肩車しても邪魔じゃないって言ってさ、後ろ行ってるけど。ね、確かに。そこでもいいんじゃない。いたいたいた。
車の体重かけようからね。
I just saw Lazy Dream. It was one of the most amazing shows I've ever seen. I'm not ashamed to say that I actually cried a little bit during it because it was just so impactful and so beautiful. The fireworks, the music. I didn't even have the best view because I didn't pay for the Disney Premier Access to have the best view. And it was still amazing because it's everywhere. 10 out of 10. Highly say if you get a chance to see that show, watch it.